A wise man once said, "You cannot live life beyond your wildest expectations unless first of all you have some wild expectations." My name is Kelechi Anodere. I represent the Own Your Life campaign. The Own Your Life campaign is a non-governmental initiative that has been put on ground to help people who want to raise funds to start a business, help people who want to raise funds to fund an existing business, and also help people who want to raise funds to fund personal projects. The funds you raise from the Own Your Life campaign is not a loan. And because this fund is not a loan, you don't drop collateral to access your funds, and you don't pay back these funds once you access your funds. The Own Your Life campaign helps you through a mentorship program, through a business platform, a functional working business platform, to raise the funds you need to set up other businesses of your choice. That business which has been your desire over the last couple of years, you've not been able to raise the funds, the Own Your Life campaign will work with you and help you raise the funds you need to set up these businesses and run those projects you've always wanted to run. Let us take a look at some facts about the Own Your Life campaign. These are necessary facts you need to understand so you don't make a mistake when you key into the Own Your Life campaign. The Own Your Life campaign is an international business partnership campaign. It is not a system that is restricted to Nigeria. It spans over 200 countries. The Own Your Life campaign is a training and mentorship platform. We're going to train you, we're going to mentor you, we're going to assist you on your drive to becoming successful. The Own Your Life campaign works with a global vision to train partners to create financial freedom, time freedom, and health freedom for themselves. This is the tripod on which our business platform rests. The Own Your Life campaign is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So if you are looking for get-rich-quick schemes like MMM and the rest of them, this is not a platform for you to be on. The Own Your Life campaign is for serious-minded people, it's for forward-thinking people, it's for people who really need to create wealth to build a dream life. The Own Your Life campaign is not a wonder bank. We don't grant loans in the campaign, so we work with you to raise the funds you need. We don't give you loans to go do anything. The Own Your Life campaign is not a lotto or gambling platform. If you think you come into the Own Your Life campaign and you fall into wealth miraculously, that is not what we do. We pass you through a system that will help you create the funds you need to set up that business you want to set up. The Own Your Life campaign, like I said, is not for unserious people. It's not for people without vision. The campaign is for forward thinking and for smart people. If you know you're not forward thinking, if you know you're not smart, if you know you don't have a burning desire to create wealth and to help people around you, this platform is not for you. If you dream of acquiring an amazing car, the kind of car that will give you the status you desire in your life, if you want to go on vacations, amazing vacations, not just going on journeys, right? To go on real amazing vacations. If you want to have a happy family where everybody is smiling, yes, smiling because the necessities of the family are available, and you want to have a lot of money to take care of your everyday life, Own Your Life campaign is for you. Own Your Life campaign will help you raise the kind of funds you need to live the dream life you want to live. Before we talk about the Own Your Life campaign and how we can assist you to create the kind of cash flow and how this campaign has also assisted us in living our dream lifestyle, you need to understand how money works. In the world of money, there are 4 groups of people. If you understand where you fall, you will know how to create cash flow and you know how far you're willing to go to raise the kind of money you need in your life. The first group is located on the left top corner of this cash flow quadrant in front of you right now, and that is called the E quadrant. In the E quadrant, you have a job. You exchange your time for money every single day. And as far as you continue to exchange your time for money, you cannot create financial freedom. It's as simple as that. You don't build wealth by being an employee. Someone said you cannot become financially free in another man's office. So if you have a job today, you really need to look at the mirror and ask yourself, are you really getting the kind of cash flow you need to get from the job you are doing? If your job is not giving you the kind of cash flow, nobody's asking you to leave that job. All we are saying is that you need to begin to move into a different quadrant so that you can begin to create extra cash flow from, despite the fact that you are currently working in a job that is not paying you the kind of cash flow you need in your life. Some people leave the employee quadrant and move over to the next quadrant called the self-employed quadrant. In the self-employed quadrant, you own the job in which you work. This is the S quadrant. This is where you find smart people, sharp people, skilled people, people who are doing things for themselves. These people have a mantra, and their mantra is this: If you want a piece of work to be done well, do it yourself. So they are also exchanging their time for money. Yes, they could make some more, more money than people in the employee quadrant, but the fact is this, that they also exchange their time for money. Now, this is sure about this group of people. They must be there for them to make money. Even if you have people working for you, the system is tied around them, and because that system is tied around them, they must be present in the system for them to make money in that particular system. Robert Kiyosaki said in the cash flow quadrant that on the left side, you cannot be rich. You are poor on the left side of the quadrant. So for you to become rich and become financially free, you need to move over to the right side of the quadrant, and that is where you find the business owners. The business owners are people who have put a business on ground and they have deployed a system, and that system ensures that they keep making money even if they are receiving a massage while sipping Calypso in one remote Caribbean island. Their account balance continues to increase. Why is it so? It is so because these people have people working for them to make money. So they make money using other people's time, other people's money, and other people's effort, as opposed to people on the left side who make money using their own time, their own money, and their own effort. So on the left side, what you earn is called linear income because it's dependent on you. On the right side, what you earn is called leverage income because your income is not dependent on you. So you need to struggle to be on the right side of the quadrant so you can begin to earn money off other people's time, other people's money, and other people's effort. Now, the idea is this. The difference between the business owner and the self-employed person is the presence of a system in the business of the business owner. That is why even if they're not there, they keep making money, but the self-employed person has to be there to make money. And when you make the money in the business quadrant, you move your money over to the next quadrant called the investor quadrant. You invest your money, and this time around, your money begins to work for you. The investor is smart because his money works for him. Money is a very loyal servant. It works for you at all points in time. Whether you are sleeping, wherever it is you are, money keeps working for you. So money works for you to make more money, and also people work for you to make money on the right side of the quadrant. Whereas on the left side of the quadrant, you work to make money. And then that is where you are poor, right? Unfortunately, 95% of the population are on the left side of the quadrant, sharing 5% of the wealth of the nation, but 5% of the population are on the right side of the quadrant, sharing 95% of the wealth of the nation. So there's a lot of room on the right side. The big question is this: why do most people kill themselves on the left side of the quadrant? In C21FG, we pride ourselves as connectors. Who is a connector? A connector is somebody who connects a person to a person and makes money, a person to a product and makes money, a business to a business and makes money. However it is, you who are in the middle of that connection, who establish that connection, makes a lot of money through that system you've put on ground, right? That is the job of a connector. For you to be a connector, you just demand very little cash flow upfront, and you key into a connected system and run your business as a connector. What that means is that you are the boundary between a large number of people. And as these people transact business, you make a whole lot of money through the connections that has been established by you. Getting them connected to a product, to a business, or to whatever thing you're connecting them to, you make the money. You are not the one doing the work that makes you successful. Basically, all you just do is key into a connection system that is already on ground and establish yourself as a connector, and the connections begins to pay you a lot of money. Pay attention. I will show you how we establish you as a connector to CFG. This has changed a whole lot of lives. This can change your lives just as it has changed our own lives. How does it work? The system I'm about to show you is something you can do part-time with whatever you're currently doing. It demands only 7 to 10 hours of your time every week. You already spend 8 hours working every day and still receiving peanuts. So it demands only 7 to 10 hours of your time every week. And it's a 2 to 4 years plan to complete financial freedom. The system comes with great tax benefits, lots of travel opportunities. You become successful in this system by helping others attain success. And the best part of the system is that it comes with unlimited income potentials. Now, in other words, what I want to do now is to show you how, being a connector under the umbrella of C21FG, we can help you create a business platform that can begin to pay you 96,000 Naira every single day. Yes, you got that right. 96,000 Naira every single day. Pay attention. Do not fast forward. Watch how the system works. The illustration you're going to see now will show you exactly how you can run the system. To set up yourself as a connector, you need to establish a profit center. The minimum profit center you can set up is one profit center, and that will cost you just 38,000 Naira to set up a profit center. Once you set up your profit center, you are positioned up there. Take a look at the letter U there. You are the one in that cycle there. Your business portfolio, you set up a business portfolio, and that business portfolio is divided into 2 business slots. One slot is positioned on your left, and the other slot is positioned on your right. Step 1. The next thing that happens is that yes, you have set up a profit center, but you are not yet a connector. To become a connector, we will sit down with you, we will mentor you, we will teach you how the system works. We will work the system with you. I did not say work the system for you. I said we will work the system with you. There is a component of the system you need to do yourself, and that is letting us work with you. We're going to train you. We're going to introduce you to our simple tools, which I'll talk to you about later. It's called the system. These are the tools that you are going to use to deploy your business. Do not be the tools, use the tools. As simple as that. Do not try to complicate our system. We tell you our systems are 8-year-old friendly. What that means is that an 8-year-old child can run the system. And yes, we have 8-year-old kids running the system successfully. So do not be the tools, use the tools. If we mentor you and use the tools with you, provide you mentorship, enroll you in our Millionaire School, we're going to work with you. We can work with you physically, we can work with you online. And once we begin to work with you, we can help you establish your first connection to your friend, Mr. A. Once Mr. A establishes a connection for himself, right, buys the product, goes home to use the product. Our products are meant for you to use, not for you to sell. This is not a trading platform. It's not a platform where you come and buy products and go sell. No. It's a product where you buy our products, amazing life benefiting products, use them for yourself. We have anti-cancer products. We have products that help your cardiovascular health. We have products that develop your eyes, your brain, your nerves. We have products that help your sexual performance. We have all these products to help you become a better person, giving you health freedom. Use the products, do not sell the products. So once Mr. A connects to our system and begins to buy our product, to use our product, you are paid what we call a direct referral bonus of 3,000 naira. Now I know that 3,000 naira is small cash flow for you. Yes, I understand, but this is just the beginning of the business. Because you have 2 business slots opened up for you, Mr. A now occupies the first slot. Mr. B is going to be positioned on the second slot. We will help you, work with you to get Mr. B positioned on your second slot, and you are also paid another 3,000 naira. Now you've made 6,000 naira, and this is the beginning of the business. The system is looking for new human beings who are setting up connections on your left and on your right. The system is seeing a new connection, Mr. A, on your left, and a new connection, Mr. B, on your right. The system pairs Mr. A to Mr. B, matches them together, and pays you what we call a matching bonus, valued at 4,800 naira. Now you've made a total of 10,800 naira by setting up 2 business connections with our help. We didn't leave it to you. You need to understand that clearly, that you got this done because we are working with you and showing you how to get it done. Your next step is very critical. If you miss the next step, you miss the business. The next step is for you to connect Mr. A and Mr. B to our business group, C21FG. We will train them, whether online or offline. We will train them and help them become connectors too. Just like we helped you become connectors. It is not your job to go about start talking to people. Your job is to basically connect Mr. A and B to us, and we will train them because they have joined the system, right? So the way we mentored you and taught you the business is the same way we're going to mentor Mr. A and teach them the business and connect them to our system, and they begin to use our tools to run their own systems. And once that is done, Mr. A is able to also establish 2 connections like you did. Mr. B also establishes 2 connections like you did. But now the system is seeing 2 human beings on your left and 2 human beings on your right. The system begins to pair the people on your left to the people on your right, and 4,800 naira continues to drop into your own account. So Mr. D pairs with Mr. E, you are paid 4,800 naira. Mr. C pairs with Mr. F, you are paid again 4,800 naira. You did not know C, D, E, and F. You did not bring them into the system, but by simply connecting to our system, you have been paid 4,800 naira 2 more times. Because Mr. A and B have been trained in our system, Mr. A will now connect C and D to us, they become connectors. Mr. B connects E and F to us, they also become connectors. We begin to work with C, D, E, and F just like we work with you and work with A and B. Mr. C is able to do exactly what has been done by both of you. Mr. D does the same, Mr. E does the same, and Mr. F does the same. But now the system is seeing 4 human beings on your left, namely G, H, I, J, and 4 human beings on your right, namely K, L, M, N. And like I said, the system is looking for new human beings, setting up business slots on your left and on your right. It takes one left and one right, matches you, pays you 4,800 naira. So J matches K, you are paid 4,800 naira. I matches L, you are paid 4,800 naira. H matches M, you are paid 4,800 naira. G matches N, you are paid 4,800 naira again. Now, if you look at this system, you will see that you were paid 4,800 naira once on the first level, twice on the second level, 4 times on the third level. On the fourth level, you'll be paid 8 times. On the next level, you'll be paid 16 times. Then you will be paid 32 times. Then the next level, you'll be paid 64 times. Then 128 times, 256 times, 512 times. As human beings continue to pile up on your left and on your right, these people pile up as 4,800 naira that you can possibly cash up in your business. But the company says that if we take these monies and we give them to you at the same time, we will run out of business. The company said that we are going to give you these monies only 20 times every single day. What that means is this: if you run the system how we show you, you can be paid 4,800 naira times 20 in every 24 hours period, giving you the capacity in this business from a single profit center to begin to earn 96,000 naira in daily income. Yes, 96,000 naira daily income. You can achieve this kind of cash flow in our business if you use our system, not doing it your own way. Your own way may work for you, but may not work for people in your team. But our way works for everybody because it's a duplicating system, and because we are experts, we know how this works. It has worked for us. It will work for you just like it will work for thousands of other people who are successfully running the business. So if you partner with us and run our system within a time frame of 12 months, we begin to expect you to approach the kind of cash flow that we have shown you here. But what if in 12 months you're not making like 6,000 naira by running the system? What if in 12 months all you make is just 30,000 naira daily income? That gives you an extra 900,000 naira you make in your part-time. In your part-time, after work, just 1 hour daily, you begin to make an extra 900,000 naira with us 12 months after running the system. Isn't that an amazing kind of cash flow? You are aware of the single profit center, but we also have the 3 profit centers that have an entry cost of 114,000 naira, can pay you daily income of 288,000 naira, and you can earn weekly income of over 2 million naira. The monthly income for the 3 profit centers is valued at over 8 million naira. This is something very, very huge. Now, we also have the 7 profit centers. The 7 profit center has an entry cost of 266,000 naira because it gives you 7 accounts, right? The 3 profit centers gives you 3 accounts. It can pay you daily income of up to 672,000 naira within 18 months to 24 months period of time. It can pay you weekly income of up to 4.7 million naira and a monthly income of over 18 million naira. Now, this is if you have deployed this system with us and you put in your mind and we work this system with you. But what if you don't approach this kind of cash flow? What if all you're making from 3 profit centers is just 50,000 naira after working with us for 18 months? That's about 1.5 million naira in your monthly cash flow. Or what if from the 7 profit center, all you make is just 100,000 naira daily income? That gives you a capacity to make up to 3 million naira monthly income. Isn't that some amazing kind of cash flow? I think it is quite amazing. But if you want to run this system and grow amazingly fast, we invite you to do what we call the fast track business plan. And if you're going to do the fast track business plan with us, you must make sure you dedicate some time and let us work with you, because we're going to deploy what we call the 444 system in your business. The 444 system is designed in such a way that you are going to teach 4 people how to reach 4 people within a 4 weeks period of time. We have a working system that gets that done. All we need to do is plug you into the system and that system works for you. So how does that work? If you come up with the 3 profit centers, right, just like we showed you, in your first month, you also got 4 people to join your business. Note that these 4 people all joined with 38,000 naira. They didn't join with 3 profit centers of 114,000 naira like you did. So they don't have 3 accounts like you do. They each have just 1 account, right? You still make now 31,200 naira. Your 4 each get 4 people each, all coming with 1 account, not 3 accounts. In the second month, you have made 76,800 naira. If it continues like that, in your 3rd month, you have made 307,200 naira. In your 4th month, you have made 1.2 million naira. In your 5th month, you have made as much as 4.9 million naira. In your 6th month, you are making as much as 17.2 million naira. Isn't that some kind of, some amazing kind of cash flow? This is the power of the business we're talking about. Don't explain away what you don't understand. Brian Tracy said that money making is not a mystery. Money making is a formula. If you know the formula that creates wealth, you become wealthy. But if you don't know the formula, you won't become wealthy, right? So you need to know that what we're showing you here is a formula that creates wealth. If you don't create wealth, it's either you don't know the formula or you don't apply the formula. We know what works. It has worked for us. We can get it to work for you if only you take the system serious. So you can see that the 6-month summary for this particular system gives you 23 million naira, 100%. At 50% success rate, 11.8 million naira. At just 20% success rate, 4.7 million naira. Is that not something amazing that you should aim towards achieving? We just invested in 114,000 naira. But guess what? Some people will go and hog their money, keep it in the bank. It does not multiply for them. It just sits down there because they are afraid of investing. They're afraid of taking risk. And guess what? They don't become successful. They end up being poor. Take the risk, run the business, run it with the intention of succeeding and not just with a trying intention. Because with an intention to try, you cannot succeed in the business. So what is the system that drives our business to success? We have very simple systems. Note that all our system is designed to take the talking away from you. It is not your job to talk to anybody. It is not your job to convince anybody. It is your job to get your friends to review one of our tools. The tools will work for you. Your friends will review the tools. Your job is to invite them to review the tools and not to convince them to join the business, right? Ensure that you understand that clearly. So how does it work? We have the paper questionnaire. You can pick these hard copy questionnaires and give to your friends to fill. 10 of your friends fill the questionnaire, you bring them and you return them to us or to the person who gave you this video. We will call them on your behalf. We will invite them to come sit down. We will show them the business. They are going to join the business in your team. You did not talk to them. You only gave them a survey. This is one of the ways we run our business. It enables us to talk to thousands of people. We also have the brand launch. In the brand launch, all you basically do is invite your friends to come sit down in your house. We will send down somebody to come talk to your friends on your behalf. Not you doing the talking. We will do the talking, but your friends will join your business. We have the eligibility link. The eligibility link is so powerful because we send it out on Instagram, we send it out on WhatsApp, we send it out on Facebook, and people see this link, they read the information, and they key in and fill the link. When they fill the link, we will capture their information, and we will come and show them how the system works, right? We invite them, we show them how the system works. If you run the system, you can begin to create something quite amazing. So use the links. All you need to send it out to them. Don't just send out any kind of useless broadcast on WhatsApp. Send our link, and our link will help you create the business you want to create. We also have the presentation DVD, which is a DVD copy of this presentation you're watching right now. You can easily play it to your friends in your house if there's nobody to run the presentation. And after watching the presentation, what do? You don't answer their questions yourself. All you need to do is to take up your phone and you give us a call. And we will answer the questions on your behalf. By the way, you would have gotten what we call a CUG line, right? It's a line that enables us to talk for free. So you can use the CUG line, give us a call, and put your phone on speaker or connect it to a small speaker. Let people hear us clearly. We will address all their questions and your friends will join the business. We are going to do that on your behalf. You are not the one doing that on your own. We also have our online video on YouTube. This same video is on YouTube. You can easily send these videos to your friend. We use this video in conjunction with the eligibility link when we work with people who are not within where we live. So if we send them the video, they watch the video, they have questions to ask, what do? You take your phone, you call them, and you put us on a conference call. Let us answer their questions on your behalf. You are not the one answering anybody's question. We are here to do the talking for you to ensure that your business becomes successful. Finally, we have the third-party calls. And how does that work? In the third-party calls, you're going to give us a list of your friends, and we will sit down with you, and we're going to call your friends, and on your behalf, we're going to invite your friends to come take a look at our business. Your friends will look at the business because we invited them on your behalf. Remember, the Bible said that the prophet is not accepted in his own home. So don't be the one talking to your friends about the business. Let us call your friends on your behalf, and they will come take a look at the business, and we will get them to join your business on your behalf. So these are some of the systems we use. The system takes away the talking from you. Let the system do the business on your behalf. Do not be the tools, use the tools. Don't be the tools, right? Remove yourself from the picture and let the tools show your friends the business, and you can create a massive business just like we have done and be on the fast track to financial freedom. This is the Own Your Life campaign when we started. Just very few of us, but from this small group you see here, we have grown into a team that is huge. Thousands of people in our team all over the country, a lot of people all over the world. We are branching out into other countries. This is the team in Abuja. We have a powerful team in Benin. We're in Lagos. We're in so many cities of Nigeria. We've grown amazing businesses, and we can also grow your business for you if you decide to run something amazing. So today you need to make the choice, the informed choice, to join the business. I know you might be asking a whole lot of questions now, asking yourself a whole lot of questions. Can I do this? It's as simple as this. If you can show this video to somebody, you can run the business. The video will do the talking for you. You don't need to do the talking. What do you stand to lose? Warren Buffett said, if you are shown an opportunity, if you are shown something that can change your life, you need to ask yourself just two basic questions. What do I stand to gain versus what do I stand to lose?
I started from somewhere. I was a mechanic by profession, but a friend invited me to this meeting. When I came, I saw amazing things. After 3 months of joining the business, something amazing happened to my life. For someone to start counting from 6 digits, it's not an easy something. Friends, what I want to tell us here is this. Somebody who comes from where I come from and start doing what I'm doing recently, it's a thing to do. Why not?
Now, I'm sure there's some key things going through your head. You're asking yourself, can I convince people? So I need you to understand the key aspects of our business. 1, it is not your job to do the talking. Use the tools. 2, it's not your job to convince people. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion. Let these tools do the convincing for you. Right? I don't have the money to get started. It is important you understand that this is a business and every business needs money to start. So you need to make out ways, look for ways of getting started, starting the business so that you don't have money problems again. If you don't have at least 38,000 naira to start up this business, it is imperative you declare a state of financial emergency on your bank account so that you don't have these kind of problems again. Well, some people will also be asking, does it really work? Well, the answers are out there. There are millions of people all over the world. You can go on the internet and see success stories, and don't end up taking the stories of failures. Somebody who failed in a venture is not the person you need to ask how to become successful or if that system works. The question you need to ask is, how did you become successful? Not how did you fail? So look for the person who is succeeding and ask him the questions. We are succeeding. Call us. Talk to us. Let us show you exactly how we run this system and how to make the system successful for you. Use our system. Work with C21FG. We will mentor you to become successful. Remember, the key to getting success is getting started. Take action today. See you at the top.